Solve the following equations. I'll show you step by step how to solve each of these equations. If you know you only got one of them wrong, feel free to jump ahead and just watch that one part of the video. I'll go in order. The first one says 2x plus 4 equals 24. In order to solve this, I need to get that 2x by itself, which means I need that 4 to go away. So I'm adding 4. In order to undo that, I need to subtract 4 from both sides. And that leaves me with 2x on the left equals 24 minus 4 is 20. Now I have 2 times x equals 20, and I'll divide both sides by 2, and I'll get x equals 10. Let's take a look at that middle equation. M over 3 minus 3 equals negative 6. So I can't touch this m over 3 until that minus 3 is gone. In order to do that minus 3, I'll add 3 to both sides. When I do this, on the left, minus 3 and plus 3 cancel out, and I still have m over 3. And on the right, negative 6 plus 3 is negative 3. To finish solving, on the left, I've got m divided by 3, so I'll multiply both sides by 3. These 3's cancel out, and on the left I have m. On the right, negative 3 times 3 is negative 9. For my third problem, I could solve it in one of 2 ways. I'll show you both ways. The first strategy is to note that the entire left-hand side is multiplied by negative 3, which means this p plus 1, I can't touch that until that negative 3 is gone. So I've got negative 3 times p plus 1. To isolate the p plus 1, I'll divide both sides by negative 3. When I do that, on the left, I have p plus 1. And on the right, negative 18 divided by negative 3 is positive 6. To finish solving, I'll subtract 1 from both sides, and I'll end up with p equals 5. The other way I could have solved the third problem, which in my opinion is a bit more work, is I could have distributed on the left-hand side. So I've got negative 3 times p plus 1 equals negative 18. And if I had distributed that negative 3, I would have had negative 3p plus negative 3 times 1, which is negative 3, equals negative 18. And then I know the steps I would have needed to follow to solve that. I can't touch the negative 3p until this minus 3 is away, so I'll add 3 to both sides. That leaves me with negative 3p on the left and negative 15 on the right. And to finish solving, I'll divide both sides by negative 3, ending up once again with p equals 5. What I did in purple and what I did in green are both valid methods of solving this. It really comes down to whichever method you are more comfortable with. If you've finished watching these 3 explanations, please go back and continue watching the first video.